Would you like to receive a money miracle? If so, I'm pleased to inform you that you're in the right place at the right time. Hiya, and welcome to Merry Miracle Mondays. I'll be your host and miracle facilitator, Erin Lloyd. I'm delighted to bring you this free experiential event for the 4th straight year. Starting today, December 4th, I'll be gifting you miracles for health, wealth, love, and success. So mark your calendars and join me each Monday this December 2023 to receive your miracles. I'm bringing you these miracles from Arizona, where it is currently Monday. If, however, you're in the Eastern Hemisphere and it's already Tuesday, that is okay. These will still work for you. So what if just one of these miracles could change your entire reality? Will you choose it? If so, let's go. So how? Number 1, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button right now. 2, hit that notification bell and set it to enable all notifications so you don't miss your miracles. Number 3, be sure to tune in and watch each week's Merry Miracle Monday video. And number 4, this is an interactive experience, so comment when I ask you to during each week's video so that you can receive that week's miracles if you're choosing to. Our first Merry Miracle this year is going to be for money. Woo, woo. It's coming up shortly, so stay tuned to receive it. And as I said, this is an interactive experience. So even though this video is pre-recorded and not live, in order for you to receive, go ahead and comment when I ask you to. And again, if you haven't hit subscribe now and set that notification bell, turn it on, enable all notifications. All right, so who am I and how can I gift you miracles? Who do I think I am after all? Sorry, I had to pause to get a sip of coffee. I'm a bit silly. I have ADHD. I've been in business for about 11 years. How's it get better than that? Woo-woo. Again, my name is Erin Lloyd. I am your quantum activator, elevator, accelerator, and prosperity catalyst at Quantum Leap Your Biz. And if you couldn't tell from the sound of me that I'm quite silly and goofy, my photo in the middle of the graphic was sure to give that away. Because how much more ridiculous and silly could you be than to put your photo in the middle of the pulsing star? Woo-hoo. I am a certified instant miracle coach, a certified rapid results coach, a certified healing facilitator, the creator of the success frequencies, a holistic wellness coach, and an ordained minister. Are you ready to safely succeed at light speed? I'm the one you hire when you're finally ready to be there now, attract your dream peeps, quantum leap your biz or creative career, and transform the world like you came here to do. Woo-woo. So as a client attraction specialist, an intuitive business and success coach, and a branding and online marketing consultant, I can facilitate you in achieving that. Conscious leaders, entrepreneurs, creators, entertainers, and light bringers work with me to generate, create, have, and grow a conscious and prosperous biz they love or creative career with greater ease, joy, freedom, flow, fulfillment, and fun faster than they ever thought possible. Oh, yeah. With my support, you can experience that without burning out again. Can I get a what in the comments? Without selling out, without losing your soul, and without the fear of your continued success costing you who and or what you value the most. Like, I don't know, your time, your sanity, your relationships, your peace, and your health, for goodness sakes. If that resonates with you, I invite you to apply to receive one of my exclusive complimentary Accelerate Your Success sessions so you can discover if it would be fun, actually, if we could both discover if it would be fun for us to work and play together. So if that interests you, follow the link that will either be in the comments and or the description of this video to apply. So before we begin, let's take care of some housekeeping real quick. Or quickly, I forgot how to speak English. All right, so warning, do not drive, operate machinery, watch small kids, use cutlery or fire or anything else that requires your full and present attention during this experience. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor, nor nothing I share in any way, shape, form, or place is meant to be a substitute for professional medical and or psychological advice and or treatment. You are responsible for your own healthcare choices, actions, and inactions. When in doubt, always check with your own qualified medical professionals, preferably ones with extra training in functional medicine, who are holistic and integrative. And above all, trust your own inner guidance in conjunction with that professional medical or psychological support. Okay, next, how you can get the most out of this experience. Go ahead and get a glass or bottle of water if you don't have one already. You can pause this and get it, or take this with you while you get it. Be in a safe, private, distraction-free space for the rest of this event. And once you've got your water and gone pee if you need to, whatever, go ahead and put your feet on the ground, floor or earth below you. Feel free to have anything that helps you feel grounded, centered, and safe on your person or right nearby you too. That might be a Himalayan salt lamp. It might be a crystal that's cleared and charged for grounding. If you don't know what any of that means or you don't have any of that, that's fine. These are optional. All right, let's begin. Hang on. I think I missed something. Go ahead and make sure your device is fully charged or connected. Set your devices to do not disturb for the rest of this experience. And go ahead and silence your notifications until we are done here. I feel like I got some notes out of place. All right, we will see. We'll go with the flow. We'll keep going. So here are some simple tips to help you actualize and miracleize your money miracle that I said is coming up with greater ease. Pro tip, this is Merry Miracle Mondays. So for the rest of December, like I said, each Monday, come back here to receive your next miracle. This week's focus, as I've said, is money. Next week, we're likely going to focus on health. That means that the subsequent Mondays, one of which happens to be Christmas, if you have to catch a replay, you can if you observe Christmas, will likely be for love/relationships and success. Okay. So these tips will help you to actualize any of these miracles, not just the money one today, with ease, greater ease, okay? And even with speed. All right, so how to get the most out of this experience? Press snooze, the snooze button on your disbelief or any skepticism. It's okay to be skeptical. I'm healthily skeptical about many things too. It's not okay to be cynical. You will not have this work for you if you're cynical. So if you're cynic, you've already decided it's not going to work, so bye-bye. If you're healthily skeptical, welcome. Thanks for being here. And I'm going to ask you to hit the snooze button on your disbelief and skepticism, just like you would to watch an action movie or a horror movie or a sci-fi movie or a fantasy movie. Just temporarily snooze that disbelief so you can enjoy this experience and get the most out of it. Okay? Choose that this will work for you. All right? Have a curious mind and an open heart. You get to choose to bring that here now. Be willing to ask for your miracles to actualize, and I will guide you in doing that for this money miracle coming up. Be willing to receive them, because some people sometimes are more challenged with asking for something than receiving, and other times we're more challenged with receiving it. Like, we're willing to ask for it, but we don't really expect that it's going to show up, and so we don't actually expect to receive it. Some of us are challenged with both asking and receiving at different times in different areas of life. It's okay. All right. But for now, for this money miracle, for Merry Miracle Mondays, and for today's miracle, just choose that you're going to be willing to ask for your miracles to actualize and that you're going to be willing to receive them. Okay. that right? Is that right? Next, choose to release and detach from the how your miracles are going to show up and what that has to look like, and also the when. I forgot to put the when graphic up, but also the when it's going to show up or has to show up. Nope, it's got to look like this, it's got to be like that, and it's got to show up at XYZ time. You can have a preference. Just choose to release your attachment and expectation that it has to be that way and only be that way. Okay? Next, it's miracle time, baby! Woo woo! And you're probably thinking it's about time. It's been 10 damn minutes, Erin. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's begin. As I look at the graphic, I'm starting to think that doesn't look centered, and I knew that was centered. I'm a recovering perfectionist. Can you relate? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so go ahead and place your feet on the ground floor or earth below you. And you will be best suited to sit for this event, although you may be directed by your body to stand for some of it. But some of it I'm going to ask you to sit for safety. Okay, so your feet are on the ground. Go ahead and wiggle your toes. Get fully present here and now. That's right. All right, now we're going to take 3. We're getting into the experiential bit now. Ready? Until the end, the rest of this is experiential. So go ahead and take 3 deep, slow belly breaths for me. If you can, inhale through your nose. If your nose is stuffed like mine often is, just use your mouth. But preferably, if you're able to, breathe in through your nose. So the key here is that you're going to breathe in through your nose for kind of at least 4 seconds. And on the inhale, you're going to allow that air enough time to get in and down to expand your belly gently. So inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth to a count of at least 6 seconds. We want the exhale to be longer than the inhale. And you can exhale with a sigh or an aha or a ha. And it's okay if you can't instantly get to 4 seconds on the inhale or 6 on the exhale. Just do your best and try to improve each subsequent breath, okay? So again, in through your nose to a count of at least 4 seconds. Belly gently expands. Feet are on the ground, wiggle your toes, and out through your mouth to a count of at least 6 seconds. That's right. And once more, with feeling. In through your nose to a count of at least 4 seconds. Belly gently expands on the inhale. And out through your mouth to a count of at least 6 seconds. It can be longer. Good, thank you. Now, go ahead and close your eyes. So for this part, we're going to be sitting. And go ahead and place your attention inside your body at the base of your spine, in your tailbone. That's right. And now, with your attention inside of your body at the base of your spine on your tailbone, go ahead and take 3 more deep, slow belly breaths. Your attention is in your tailbone the whole time. If it wanders off, just bring it right back into your tailbone. That's all. In through your nose. Belly gently expands. Out through your mouth. Attention's in your body at the base of your spine and your tailbone. That's right. If it wanders, bring it back. And again, in through your nose. Tension's in your tailbone. If it helps to kind of, shift your weight side to side on your butt sit bones to help you to focus physically your attention inside your body at the base of your spine and your tailbone, you can do that, whatever works for you and your body. And breathe in deeply and slowly, count of at least 4, and out. That's right. Now, go ahead and check in with your body. Your small self won't like this, especially if you're a type A or a control freak, and I'm going to ask you to do it anyway. So, check in with your body and ask your body, not your mind, ask your body, hey body, hey, hi there. What do you desire and or require right now? Do you need me to drink some water? Do you want me to drink some water? Your mind might be like, no, because it doesn't want to ask your body or hear from your body at all anyway, and thinks that's stupid and a waste of time. If it does act like that, thank it for its feedback and then inform your small self of your choice. Thanks, and I'm choosing to ask my body and let it share its awareness with me anyway. So, body, would you like some water? Your mind might say, we just had water. Yeah, but your body might want some more water. Or Your mind might say, we're not thirsty. Well, if you wait till you're thirsty to drink, sometimes that means you're already dehydrated. So just ask your body and allow it to share with you. Yeah, I would like a little bit of water. Good thing you got that water at the start, huh? All right. Next, does your body want you to stand up and do some gentle stretches or do some gentle stretches while you're sitting? Ask it. Body, would you like me to do some gentle stretches? If it does, go ahead and do them as it guides you to, if it's safe for you. Does it want you to do some gentle shoulder rolls, nice and slow and gentle, preferably towards the back? But maybe you want to go forward a few times and then back a few times, nice and slow and gentle, alternating shoulders or doing it at the same time. Ask your body, let it tell you, even if your small self objects. That's right. Whatever your body requested, do that. Okay, so next you can go ahead and have a seat for this next part. Go ahead and bring something to mind you desire the money from this money miracle for. There's no right or wrong reason, but just bring something to mind. What is this money you're asking for this money miracle today for? Why do you desire to receive a money miracle today? Bring it to your mind. There's no right or wrong answer. Don't judge it, just allow it to come up. Maybe you had an idea in your mind at the start, but maybe you just received from your awareness something entirely different, and your small self's not going to like that. And I encourage you to thank it for its feedback and inform it that you're choosing to allow yourself to go with the one that just came up now if it changed. Okay? So, what do you want the money from this money miracle for? Money loves it when you assign it a job. Is this money going to be for personal use or professional reasons or both? Is it to invest in your success and or your future? Is it to make paying for your holiday gifts easier? Is it to pay off debt? Is it to be able to have more money to donate? Is it for your health? Is it for a loved one? There are no right or wrong reasons as long as it's ethical. Okay? So just get clear on your why for the moment, for right now, even if it's something different than you thought it would be when you came into this experience. Okay? You don't even have to type that part in the comments. Now, think about asking for your money miracle and what you want the money for to show up now as if by magic, and imagine that it's already here and now. You've got the money from the money miracle, and what you want to spend it for has actualized, physically materialized. You have it, whatever you wanted the money for, right now. That's right. Go ahead and continue breathing deeply and slowly, diaphragmatically, where you inhale through your nose for at least 4 seconds and allow your belly to gently expand on the inhale, and then exhale out through your mouth for at least 6 seconds. That's right. Go ahead and wiggle your toes, feel them on the ground floor or earth below you. That's right. And so, to remind you, we're imagining that you got the money from the money miracle and you used the money for what you wanted it for, and now you have what you desired the money for, and it's actualized here and now, as if by magic. Now, what do you notice arising for you in and around your body? Get really curious about it. Don't judge it. Just notice whatever comes up. For example, you might feel super grateful and joyful and excited and happy that you received the money miracle and were able to use that money for whatever purpose you intended and desired it for. You might feel happy and excited and joyful and grateful. Maybe you feel relieved. One or more of those feelings or something else. Okay? But you may also notice, if you continue to tune in and notice in and around your body, what else are you noticing? Are you noticing any fear or doubt or resistance arise? Any disbelief? Any angst? Oh shit, I wasn't expecting to have this show up for real, or this fast, or both might come up. Like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting this, now what? Or some doubt. This is just in my imagination. This can't actually be real. So you're imagining that it is real. It's materialized for you right now. Whatever you wanted the money miracle for has materialized. You have it right now as if by magic. You're happy, you're excited, you're joyful. Maybe you feel grateful, maybe relieved, whatever it is. But you also might notice, oh yeah, but there's also some fear or some doubt or some angst or some disbelief or some resistance. And for the rest of this experience, I'll likely refer to that, any of those, angst, fear, doubt, disbelief, as resistance. Okay? So don't judge it, don't resist it, just notice it with curiosity. And if you notice some, just choose that that's interesting. Like, oh, wasn't that interesting? There's some fear there. I wouldn't have expected that, maybe. Or maybe I did expect that, and that's why I didn't ask for it sooner. Or maybe I asked for it sooner, but that's why it hasn't shown up yet. Whatever it is, it's just right. Don't judge it. Just view it as interesting. Like, oh, isn't that interesting? And with curiosity, okay? And so I want you to know it's totally common and normal for resistance to rise. So you don't have to be afraid of it. You're not alone. And you are doing it right. Keep breathing deeply and slowly and keep going. You've got this. You're doing great. Okay, so now I want you to type into the comments. You can pause this if you need to after this direction, but go ahead and put into the comments. Did you notice angst, fear, doubt, disbelief, resistance of any kind? And if so, go ahead and rate it on a 0 to 10 scale, where 0 is nope, it's gone. There's no resistance, angst, fear, doubt, or disbelief of any kind. And 10 is nope. Turns out I feel terrified of actually having what I want show up right now, as if by magic. There's no right or wrong number, and you're not stuck wherever you are on the scale. Truth, any angst, doubt, fear, disbelief, resistance that you noticed, in addition to the happy feelings and the good, quote unquote, good feelings, 0 to 10, how much resistance is it at right now? 10 is the worst resistance, fear, angst, doubt, disbelief, and 0 is nope, none. Where is it for you? Tune in, ask your body, ask your being, and then whatever's true for you in this moment, don't try to change it, don't judge it or make it better or wrong. Just be truthful with you and with me, and go ahead and put it in the comments right now. Pause this if you need to, and then resume. Great. Okay, so now put your attention, sit down if you were standing, back into your tailbone at the base of your spine, and take 3 more deep, slow belly breaths. If your attention wanders off, just put it right back into your body and your tailbone at the base of your spine. That's right. Now, I'm about to ask you a question, and unless you're a weirdo like I am, and maybe even if you are a weirdo like I am, it's going to sound maybe absurd to your small self, and that's okay. I'm going to ask that you humor me and tune in and notice what you notice and what comes into your awareness and comes up for you anyway, okay? Ready? Okay. So, truth, who and or what does that resistance actually belong to? What? Who or what does that angst, resistance, doubt, fear, disbelief that came up, along with the happy feelings, actually belong to? Is it even yours? Or is it someone else's? Or something else? That's right. Keep breathing. Tune in. Close your eyes. Notice what you notice in and around your body, what comes into your field of awareness. Judgment free. Don't analyze it. Don't make it better or wrong. Just what comes up right away. You might get the name of a person or know who it is instantly. It might be somebody you know. Or you might not. Either way is just right. Okay? Now, if you did, that means some or all of it is not yours. We cannot eliminate something that isn't yours, but what we can do is we can return it to senders with consciousness attached, never to return again, and that will empower them and us. So, if you receive the awareness that it belongs to somebody you know or some person or whatever, it could be somebody living, deceased, related to you, not related to you, it doesn't freaking matter. Okay? The key is you asked and you allowed yourself to receive the awareness. And now, in this case, if this applies to you, you've become aware that at least some of it wasn't yours, it belongs to someone else. Okay, cool. Would you be willing to return it to senders or whoever or whatever it belongs to and wherever it came from, with consciousness attached now, never to return to you, your body, your life, your living, your business, your creative career, and or your money flows ever again. If so, all you have to do is say yes, preferably aloud, and mean it. And go ahead and type yes in the comments. Yes, Erin, Erin. I return this now with consciousness attached, period. You can pause this if you need to and comment, yes, Erin, I return this, and fill in the word. What's true for you? Is it resistance? Is it angst? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it disbelief? Whatever it is, maybe it's all of the above. I return this, fill in the blank, with consciousness. You don't even have to type in the comments who it belongs to. Just type, I am willing, and return this now with consciousness attached, period, and submit the comment. That's right. Continue breathing deeply and slowly and gently, allowing your belly to expand on each inhale. That's right. So now you will likely feel lighter energetically, mentally, emotionally, and or physically. Okay? You might notice feeling more spacious, maybe even a little spacey, which is one of the reasons I want you to be sitting for this, and one of the reasons I asked you not to be driving or operating machinery earlier. Okay? So whatever you notice is just right. You might notice nothing. Great. That's fine too. Doesn't matter. It's all good. All right? Now, I want you to check back in, bring up the thing you really want this money for this money miracle for. What job did you assign the money you're going to receive, you've already received from this money miracle? And you've used the money for that purpose, and now you have whatever it is you were going to spend the money for that you asked for this money miracle for. And it's actualized for you as if by magic. You have it here and now, materialized, realized here and now. Now, in addition to happiness, joy, excitement, maybe gratitude, maybe relief, what else do you notice feeling when you tune in and feel and notice and receive and perceive in and around your body now? Anything other than joy, love, ease, peace, gratitude, maybe relief, maybe happiness, maybe excitement, anything else that you notice? Is the resistance, the fear, the angst, the doubt, the disbelief, whatever it was for you, if you noticed that before, is it totally gone? It may have disappeared as if by magic. If it's gone, congratulations. 0 to 10, gone means it's at 0. Let me know in the comments. Pause this if you have to, type it in the comments. Now, if it hasn't gone away yet, but it's lessened, decreased, any progress towards 0 counts, and it's progress, and it's to be celebrated. Talking to you, my perfectionist friend. So, my type A friend, if that's you, talking to you. For those who aren't, who are listening, maybe that's not an issue for you. But whatever it is just right. Okay? You're not stuck with any number, it's temporary. All right? So, truth, what rate your angst on a 0 to 10 or zeros? It's gone. It's not there. And 10 is, nope, I'm totally terrified. I'm as angsty and afraid and doubtful and blah, blah, blah as I can be, as resistancy as I can be right now when I think that I've already materialized my miracle I asked for the money miracle for. I've already got the thing I wanted the money for, and it's here as if by magic, here now and real and true, right now, physically actualized. I feel happy, excited, joyful, maybe grateful, maybe relieved. And what else do you notice? Angst, fear, doubt, resistance. What is it 0 to 10? And where was it earlier? So make sure you have the earlier thing you put in the comments, and make sure you have this one in the comments. If it's gone, congratulations, pat yourself on the back, as one of my therapists used to say. And if it's not gone but it lessened, congratulations, pat yourself on the back. It's all good. It's all to be celebrated. Okay? By Erin. What if mine is the same as it was earlier? That's okay. You're not stuck there. And I want to be clear here. You can actualize miracles even with resistance sometimes. However, if they actualize, it will likely be slower and harder and take longer. and less likely to show up if it was going to in the ways that you would prefer. Okay? So while this isn't necessary for you to receive the miracles, I decided to add this in. I chose to add this in as an extra gift for you on this Merry Miracle Monday, on this first one for money, because it will be quicker and easier and help you get out of your own way if you're willing to transmute any angst, fear, doubt, whatever that you may have noticed in addition to the happiness, okay? So if it's gone, let me know in the comments. If it's still there but decreased, let me know in the comments, and congratulations. If it's the same, you're not stuck there, okay? So now what we're going to do is use an energetic clearing tool to, by the way, if you felt lighter at all, if it decreased at all on that scale, at least some or all of it wasn't yours, even if that blows your small self's mind, okay? If you want to go sciencey with it, we're all part of the quantum field of infinite possibilities, where we're one field of conscious vibrating energy where everything happens instantaneously and it's always now. Okay? So when you think of it scientifically and energetically like that, this stuff doesn't sound so far-fetched and unbelievable and ridiculous and absurd even. That it could be somebody else's and not yours, when your small self was sure, no, that's impossible. Of course it's mine. I'm the one feeling this resistance, or I was the one feeling it. But it's gone now, Erin, or it's decreased now. That just means some or all of it wasn't yours. How cool is that? And you've just empowered them with your willingness to return it to them now. What if you're like, Erin, I don't know who or what it came from. I didn't get any names or anything. Okay, cool. Just humor me, if you haven't already, and benefit of the doubt, let's just say, just in case some or all of it isn't yours, would you be willing to return it to whomever, wherever, whatever the F it came from, with consciousness attached now, never to return to you, your body, your money flows, business, career, etc., etc., etc.? If so, just say yes and mean it, and give me a yes in the comments if you haven't already done this part from earlier. Yes, I choose to return it now with consciousness attached, never to return. Boom. Shakalaka, boom, boom. Okay, so now we're going to run an energy clearing statement. Oh, by the way, if you just did that part now, go ahead and check back in. Your miracle that you wanted the money for, you have it. You used the money for that purpose. It's actualized. It's real here and now. Truth, in addition to feeling happy, joyful, grateful, possibly relieved, what else do you feel? Do you feel resistance? Do you feel angst? Do you feel fear? Do you feel doubt? What is coming up for you? Truth. And then if it is angst, fear, doubt, resistance, whatever, rate it 0 to 10. 0 is none, it's gone, and 10 is nope. It's the most angsty, terrified, doubtful, blah, 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 resistancy it could be. Put that in the comments if you haven't already done that part. All right. So next, for those of you who had any resistance left, remember we're referring to angst, doubt, fear, and resistance is just under one umbrella term for right now, for time's sake, as resistance. So any resistance you have left on the scale is fine, as long as you're truthful with you and with me and put it in the comments. Where are you right now, resistance scale? Okay. Continue breathing deeply and slowly. You've got this. Wiggle your toes on the floor. Feel your feet on the floor. Ground or earth below you. Check in with your body. Hey, body, you want me to do some gentle shoulder rolls or some gentle stretches? Do you want me to stand up for a minute to do the stretches? Do you want some more water? Let it decide, not your mind. That's right. And then when you've done that, go ahead and sit back down, please. Wiggle your feet. Wiggle your feet, haha. Wiggle your toes and feel your feet on the ground floor or earth. That's right. Okay, so now we're going to run an energetic clearing statement, or a couple of them. One of them is from Access Consciousness. I'm a certified Access Consciousness BARS Practitioner. You can discover more about what that is and find somebody in your part of the world near you who could run your bars for you, as we call it, if you're interested in that. In my personal and professional experience, I have found, as a receiver and a certified practitioner of the bars, that having your bars run can facilitate greater ease in all areas of your life, including with money. And if you're asking for miracles of any sort, it can speed up the actualization, in my opinion. It's great for many things, but increasing your ability to not ability, but your capacity to receive, is one of the greatest gifts of the Access Bars, in my personal and professional opinion. Anyway, in bars, why did I mention bars? Hold on. Oh yeah. Nope, I forgot again. So it'll come back if it needs to. So where were we? Please drink some water if it's been a while, unless your body says no. Your body, not your mind. Okay. So truth, what's your current level of resistance now, which includes, for the purposes of this video, experience, angst, doubt, fear, resistance. 0 to 10, 0 is nope, it's gone. And 10 is nope, it's the most resistant, angsty, fearful it could be. Whatever's true for you is the correct answer. Put it in the comments. Okay, so energy clearing statements. That's what made me think of bars, but I forgot why. It'll come back if it needs to. Okay, so one of the energetic tools that I use with my coaching and consulting clients as an intuitive, holistic business and success coach and branding and online marketing consultant is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. Okay, it will sound like gibberish. It works at the quantum, aka subatomic, aka energetic levels. Okay, and it can work sort of like a magic wand. It's not the only transformational tool, but it's one of my favorites. Okay. Anywhere where you're not at 0 on that scale yet, will you please destroy and uncreate it all now? Clear it, cancel, and transmute it all now. Some of those words are from Access Consciousness, some of them are not. The question is, are you willing to transmute the last bit of resistance you have that's not 0 on that scale right now? It's okay if you're not, by the way. You may not be. Your conscious mind might be. Some parts of your unconsciousness may not be, and that's okay. Don't make yourself or them bad or wrong. Just be truthful and notice what you notice. Truth, how much, if any, of that remaining resistance are you willing to let go of and delete right now? 1%, 10%, 25, 50, 75%, 100%, some other percent, or none. Whatever is true for you in this moment, even if your mind's like, no, we should be able to get rid of all of it right now. But some parts of you are like, I don't think so. Or maybe some of it, but not all of it. Honor that. What's true in this moment right now? How much are you willing to let go of that last little bit that's not yet at 0 of resistance on that 0 to 10 scale right now in this moment? Truth. How much? How much percentage are you willing to delete and let go of your resistance to having your miracle actualized right now? Truth, put it in the comments. Pause this if you need to and then resume. There's no right or wrong answers as long as it's true for you in this moment. And whatever the number is, you're not stuck there. And just because you may not be able to let go of all of it right now doesn't mean you won't be later. Okay? And spoiler alert, pro tip, sometimes you might only be willing to let go of a certain percentage right now, but once that's gone, those unconscious parts of you go, oh, that wasn't so bad, and we feel better. Hey, that was safe. Oh, so we don't need to hold on to the rest of this to be safe? Okay, we can let the rest of that go too, and this can all be happening unconsciously, and the rest will just sometimes dissipate. Either it will lessen dramatically of whatever part is left after this next step, or it'll go away entirely on its own. Sometimes it might happen after you get a nap or a good night's sleep, and sometimes, like, you could be at a 2 by the time we finish this next segment, and then tomorrow morning you'll be at a 0. That's not uncommon at all. In fact, it's quite common. Okay. But if you're not at 100%, that's fine. Whatever's true for you, put it in the comments if you haven't already. How much of the resistance are you willing to let go right now, percentage-wise? Put it in the comments. Thank you, and go back to deep, slow breathing with your feet on the ground, preferably sitting. And now we're going to finally use one of the energetic clearing tools from Access Consciousness. So everywhere you're willing to delete and destroy, clear, cancel, and transmute all that remaining resistance now. Right and wrong, good and bad, all 9, pot and pock, po bad, shorts, boys and beyonds, times of God's sign. Now you may notice feeling more spacey or lighter or both. You may notice that you're feeling a little woozy or wobbly. That's why we want you sitting for safety. You may notice nothing at all. Either way is just right. You may notice that you're yawning or passing gas or burping, or your body needs to move or contort or stretch. You may notice energy moving or buzzing or feeling. You may notice sensation. You may notice heat or coolness. Whatever you notice is just right, even if it's nothing at all. Just get curious and notice what you notice in and around your body right now. Right here, right now, right here, right now. That's right. Now, the word Godzillion is a booster for the Access Consciousness clearing statement, and it just means a number so high only God could fathom it. It just gives it a power booster. You don't have to believe in God for any of this to work, by the way. Just so you know. Just so you know. All right, next. Think about the purpose you assigned to the money that you asked for them, or you're about to ask for the money miracle for. Imagine, like we did earlier, it's here now. You received the money miracle, you used the money for the purpose for which you desired it that you mentioned earlier, and it's here right now, physically materialized right here and now in this reality, this dimension, this universe, right here, right now. You've got it. It's real. It's true. Now, what do you notice in and around your body? What's up in your awareness? Yes, you'll have the happiness and the joy, like you did earlier, probably gratitude like earlier, maybe excitement, maybe enthusiasm, maybe you feel even lighter, even more joyful, even happier, even more grateful. And you may or may not notice a sense of relief. Okay? Now, what else do you notice in and around your body now? Is there truth, any remaining resistance in or around your body now that also came up when you imagined that you have what you wanted the money miracle for right now actualized before you, right here, right now, for real in this physical 3D reality? Any remaining angst or new angst? Any remaining or new fear or doubt or disbelief or resistance in or around your body now? Don't judge it. Just notice it with curiosity, like, oh, isn't that interesting? It's gone. Poof, like magic. Oh, it's at a 0 now, Erin. Cool. Let me know in the comments. Congratulations, and pat yourself on the back. Yay! Now, if there's still some there, what is it now on the 0 to 10 scale? Because it's very likely a lot less or a little less than it was earlier. Likely it's less. So maybe it was at a 7 the last time we checked it. Maybe now it's at a 3. Okay? Maybe it only went down 1 point. Any progress towards 0 is to be celebrated. Excellent work. Pat yourself on the back. Truth, where's your resistance right now, 0 to 10? If it's gone, put a 0 in the comments. If it's still there, put what it is currently right now, 0 to 10 scale. Now remember, even if it's not yet at 0, that's okay. There's no right or wrong to this. It's different for every person every time, and you're not stuck there even if it's not gone yet. And remember what I said earlier, it might be gone by the time you wake up. Also remember that if you weren't at 100% you were willing to let go of and delete, maybe you were only willing to get rid of half of it, then you might still have half of it still there. Or some amount of it still there. Just remember, oh, that's right, I put in the comments earlier, I was willing to give half of it, 50%, but I was going to hold on to some of it. Okay, well, maybe your score decreased by half, or maybe more, or maybe less. Either way is just fine. But that, if your logical mind does want to know why you still have some, that would be why. You weren't willing to get rid of all of it just yet, and that was okay, and that's okay now too. But check back in. If you weren't willing to get rid of 100% of your resistance earlier, truth, how much of the remaining resistance, if you still have some, are you willing to let go of right now? What's true for you in this moment? Maybe you're like, oh, well, since that part went away and that was easy, okay, I'll get rid of the rest of it right now. 100% of what's left. Tell me in the comments what's true for you right now. If you still have resistance, if you're not at a 0 yet, on that scale, how much percentage-wise are you willing to get rid of and delete and destroy and uncreate and ameliorate and clear, cancel, and transmute now? Let me know in the comments. Pause this if you need to and then resume. All of it? Some of it? How much? Whatever's true for you, put it in the comments. Okay, cool. So, for those of you who are willing and commented, let's destroy and uncreate that remaining resistance now, times a godzillion across all space. Right and wrong, good and bad, all nine. Pun and pock, po bad, shorts, boys, and beyonds. That's right. Now check back in. If you're sitting, close your eyes, put your awareness in and around your body. Imagine you got the money miracle, you have the money from it, you use that money for the purpose you desired it for, your why from earlier. It's here now, it's actualized, it's materialized. You have the thing you wanted the money for right now, as if by magic. Now, how do you feel? We know you feel joyful, happy, grateful, possibly relieved, possibly excited. Maybe you feel those even more than you did earlier. Or maybe they're the same. Either way is just right. And now, what else are you aware of in and around your body when you realize that you've materialized what you wanted that money miracle for? Any remaining or new resistance, anger, well, maybe that's not an accident. Maybe anger came up for you. If so, truth, or what does that belong to? And will you return it to cinders of consciousness attached never to return again? Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, poets, boy, shorts, and yarns. If you are the one the anger came up for, please let me know in the comments so I know who that was for. Okay, so truth, how much angst, 0 to 10, resistance, doubt, fear is remaining for you or that you're noticing now, if any. 0 to 10. 0 is none, it's gone. 10 is the worst it could be. Truth, what are you noticing right now, if any? Resistance that's remaining or here now. Put it in the comments. That's right. All right. So we're going to be done with our resistance clearing part of this experience, of this interactive experience for right now. And if you still have any left, again, 0 to 10, what's true for you right now with any remaining resistance? If it hasn't budged, that's almost impossible if you were fully present here and now and saying yes and meaning it on what we've done so far. But I could be wrong. So here's what that means if for some reason your resistance is at the same level as earlier or it's barely budged. Okay? It just means that some parts of you don't feel safe in letting it go yet, and or it feels there's some value to keeping that resistance, which again will come down to safety in one way, shape, or form or another. Okay? I can facilitate you in transforming that resistance so you can get it out of your own way. Again, DM me if you're interested in hiring me to do that in one of my rapid results experiences. Okay? They can be gone in as little as 1 to 3 sessions, usually in just one session. With ease and joy and flow, safely, simply, and swiftly. How's it get even better than that? Woo-hoo. All right, so remember, you're not stuck there even if it's not a 0 yet. And even if it's not a 0 yet, it's probably improved. And even if it hasn't, it might by the time you have a good sleep or a nap. Okay? And the next day, check back in with yourself and see where it's at. All right, onward and forward because I see the time here. So, by the way, thank you for being truthful with yourself and with me. All right, next. Let's see. Let me check my notes. I think we covered everything for that segment. Okay, go ahead and check in with your body. Ask it, body, what do you desire and require right now? Maybe you need to pee. Maybe you need some stretching and standing for a while, twisting and turning. Maybe you need shoulder rolls. Maybe you need some water. Maybe you need some sunlight after this, and we're almost done. So whatever it needs is just right. My body is requiring my heat pack right now, my microwave heat pack, so I'm using that right now. Maybe yours doesn't. Okay, so next up, ask for your money miracle. So ask for it and or something even better for the highest and greatest good of all involved to show up in safe, healthy, and harmonious ways with total ease and joy and glory. Okay? So we're putting parameters in by asking this way of preferences without blocking and trying to let our egos and small selves control it. Because anytime we're doing control and functioning from unconsciousness levels or lower consciousness levels, it will slow it and block it and stop it. And when it doesn't stop it, it'll make it harder and slower. So there's only one thing in life that should be hard, in my opinion, and it ain't this. All right? So can I get a what in the comments? All right, so ask for it, meaning the money miracle and the purpose for which you want the money miracle, and or something even better than you could ever even imagine for the highest and greatest good of all involved to show up in safe, healthy, and harmonious ways with total ease, joy, and glory. Sound good? And let's see. Yeah. So everything that doesn't allow that, would you be willing to return it back to from whence it came with consciousness attached, never to return to you again? Your body or your money flows or business or creative career or life you're living? If so, put yes in the comments now, please. Thank you. Okay, now you may have noticed feeling lighter or some energy moving or nothing at all. Whatever you noticed is just right. You might notice feeling lighter, more spacious, more relaxed, more at ease. Let's check back in. Imagine you've already received your miracle. It's physically actualized. It's here now. It's materialized. It's real. What you wanted the money for, you received the money miracle. You used the money for the thing you wanted it for. You have it here now as if by magic. Now what do you feel in addition to happiness, joyful, grateful, and possibly relieved? Any resistance left? But Erin, you said you weren't going to check on that anymore, that we were done with it. Yeah, well, I changed my mind. So, real quick, 0 to 10, truth, where are you right now with any resistance, angst, fear, or doubt? Likely you'll be at a 0 if you weren't by now, or your number has probably decreased even more. And if it hasn't, that's fine too. Again, you're not stuck there. Give it a good night's sleep and then check back in. Okay? Put it in the comments, truth, where are you at now on the 0 to 10 scale if you weren't already at 0 previously. Okay, so are you ready to receive your money miracle now? If so, say yes in the comments. Yes, Erin, here's how I want you to word this one, okay? If you already put it, you can edit your comment. There's an edit feature for those who don't know. I want you to put yes, Erin, E-R-I-N. You can either put I choose to receive my money miracle now, or you can put I am choosing to receive my money miracle now, whichever one. But yes, I am choosing to receive my money miracle now, or yes, Erin, I choose to receive my money miracle now. Some iteration of that, but it has to include yes, it has to include choose or choosing, and it has to include now. So, yes, Erin, I am choosing to receive my money miracle now. Put that in the comments if you're choosing to receive it now, please. Thank you. Yawning isn't me falling asleep on you. It's me transmitting miracles and energy. How's it get even better than that? Okay, so check it out. There's a universal law about asking and receiving. So the moment you asked for it and or something even better, it is given. You already have received it on the quantum field level, on the energetic level, on the subatomic level. It's already yours now. You've already received it now. Now, here's where the difference comes in. We're having 3D physical experiences in human bodies on a physical 3D planet, right? Where time is a construct, as I may have said earlier, and as you already know. So, what that means is the time it takes to actualize and physicalize from the energetic realm to the physical three-dimensional realm, there could be a time buffer there. Sometimes we can call that allowing for divine timing if you believe in the divine, or we could just call it like universal time, or just time it takes to actualize from energetic to physical. Because whether you want to think that the universe has to arrange these pieces, or your higher self or being, or just fate, whatever the hell you want to call it, whatever your wording is for it here, certain things have to come into place sometimes. Sometimes that's other people's involvement, whether they're consciously aware that they're part of your miracle or not, right? Sometimes that will look like you selling your art or booking gigs or for speaking or performing or acting roles, or, sometimes it looks like you selling more products and or services in your business, right? Enrolling more people or clients or students or participants in your offers, it could look like. But don't let your mind, which is your small self, decide how that has to look. Remember, we released the attachment to how it has to show up, when it has to show up, and what it has to look like earlier. Remember? So just remind yourself, oh, that's right. I'm choosing to release my attachment to how, when, and where it shows up. That being said, I have some tips coming up in a minute to help you let it show up even quicker. And here's one of them. Are you willing to let it show up lightning fast? Like maybe it showed up right now while we were doing this and you find out as soon as we're done. Or show up in the next few hours, or later today or tonight, wherever you are in the world, or later this week, or in a few weeks from now. Like, be willing to let it happen fast, because if your small self is in charge, it'll be like, it's not going to happen at all. But if it does, it's definitely not, damn sure not going to happen today, because I'd have to sell this many, or have this many sales or leads or gigs or this or that or blah, blah, blah booked, or work this many more hours at my job, or whatever it is. Or this has to happen, that has to happen. Just notice, oh, aren't you the sweetest little thing, small self? I see you trying to drive again. Bless your little heart. Thank you for your feedback, and I'm choosing to let this miracle unfold quickly and easily, as if by magic. Anyway. Now, does that guarantee it's going to happen right away? No. But if it could happen right away for you, that's possible. And it could happen a lot sooner if you get your points of view and projections and expectations, and it's got to happen this way, that way, and blah, blah, blah. No. Put you, the being, in charge. Don't give the keys of a car to a toddler. Your small self is your toddler. It means well, bless its heart, and it thinks it knows everything, but we don't let it drive. So notice it, thank it, appreciate it, love on it, don't make it better or wrong, and then say, and thank you for your feedback, and I'm choosing to allow this to happen quickly and easily, as if by magic anyway, even as soon as today. So you can come along for the ride, small self, but get your butt in the back seat. Okay? Is that right? Is that right? Now, if you're not new to me, you've heard me teach this many times over the years, because I use it with all my clients and with myself. We don't vilify the ego or the small self. We appreciate it, value it, and know it's looking out for us. And we ally with it instead of making an enemy of it, which also, spoiler alert, allows it to reduce a lot of its resistance, sometimes all of it in one fell swoop. And with practice, this gets easier. Okay? All right, we're almost done and we're almost at the hour, so how's it get even better than that? Woo-woo. All right, so once you've asked for your money miracle or whatever miracle we're doing on Miracle Mondays this month, you've received it and or something even better. It just needs time to physically actualize, okay? It's already yours right now in the quantum field of possibilities. Okay, so what next? So glad you asked. All right, choose to shift into a state of curiosity and childlike wonder about the money miracle you've just asked for. Get playful with it, get jiggy with it. All right, so now I want you to choose to feel a sense of gratitude in your body as if you've already just received your money miracle and or the thing you wanted the money for, the purpose we assigned it earlier that you want that money miracle for in the first place. Imagine that you've already received it. Feel it real now, like we said earlier. and tune in and be present to that sense of gratitude in and with and through your body. This time, with your feet on the floor, go ahead and wiggle your toes. Repeat after me. I am choosing to feel and be safely embodied here and now. I'll repeat that. I am choosing to be and feel safely embodied here and now. If you can say it aloud, that's better. If you have to say it mentally or choose to, that's optional too. Okay, I am choosing to be and feel safely embodied here and now. And now put your attention back, sitting down, put your attention back in your tailbone and go ahead and take 3 more deep, slow belly breaths. Belly gently expands on each inhale, and each exhale is longer than the inhale. If your attention wanders, put it back into your body at the base of your spine and your tailbone. That's right. That's right. Thank you. All right. So that likely helped you to feel more grounded and centered and present here and now, if with and through your body. Go ahead and check in. Ask your body if it'd like you to drink some water or do some gentle stretching. And go ahead and honor whatever it tells you, even if your small self disagrees. Great. Now for this last little bit, these last couple minutes, go ahead and shift your attention from your tailbone. Put it up, up, up into your center of your chest. Okay? In your heart chakra, if you want to call it that, or heart center, energy center, if you want to call it that. And also allow it to spread over and cover and include your physical heart too. So center to left side, physical heart, center of your chest for your heart center, energetic center, or chakra. By the way, the chakras are in the center along the spine. They just radiate in a funnel shape throughout the front and the back of our bodies, okay? But since we face the front of our bodies, we can go ahead and put our attention in the center of our chest. But just to remind you, it also radiates out the back of your body too, like the at heart level. Okay, so your attention's in your body and the center of your chest. That's right. Go ahead and take 3 more deep, slow belly breaths in through nose if you can for a count of at least 4 seconds. Belly gently expands on the inhale. Your attention's in your heart and your center of your chest. And exhale out through your mouth for a count of at least 6 seconds. So you can sigh it out, you can haw it out, just nice and long and slow on the exhale. And go ahead and put one or both hands on the center of your chest and press gently yet firmly and lovingly. Okay, that's right. And now go ahead and take another deep, slow belly breath, and your attention's in your body in the center of your chest under your hands. That's right. And now I want you to bring up either a memory or somebody or something that you love unconditionally and or feel loved by unconditionally. It could be a pet, it could be a person, they could be living, they could be deceased. If you've never had that experience in this lifetime, then you can just use your imagination based on what you've read in books or seen in movies or what you've seen other people, other real life living examples have, that you wanted to know, oh, if I felt loved unconditionally by a person or pet, it would feel like that. So go ahead and just imagine that. Somebody or something that you feel either unconditionally loved by or that you've unconditionally loved. Again, it could be living, dead, it could be a pet, it could be a human. I liked for parents to use the example of our kids when they were babies asleep, because is there anything more peaceful than a sleeping baby or like a sleeping dog or pet who's like totally at ease and relaxed? And they naturally breathe diaphragmatically, babies do anyway. So we don't have to tell them, hey kid, breathe in through your nose and make sure your belly gently expands on the inhale. It's natural. It's our natural state of being. when we're healthy and have the right environments. That's right. So continue breathing deeply and slowly. Your hands are pressing gently yet firmly in the center of your chest. I know if you have breaths, that's a little bit more challenging. Just get on in there in the center. That's right. That's right. Continue breathing deeply and slowly. Your attention's in the center of your chest, and you're calling up the energy of either loving someone or something unconditionally and or being loved by them unconditionally. Humans can be tricky, so if you're having a hard time coming up with a human, I find that calling up the memory of a pet, for me it's a dog or dogs that I've loved and known and been unconditionally loved by. Do whatever works for you that helps you quickly and easily call up the energy and the memory or the future memory of being and feeling unconditionally loved and or loving unconditionally, and put your attention physically in your chest in the center. Continue breathing deeply and slowly in through your nose if you can for a count of at least 4 seconds. Belly gently expands on the inhale and out through your mouth for at least 6 seconds. That's right. And now one last time on this experience for me, go ahead and imagine you've received the money miracle and you've used the money for the purpose for which you intended it. And now that thing you wanted with that money is here and now. It's real. It's physically actualized. You have it. Tune into that energy of happiness and joy and maybe excitement if that's there, and gratitude if that's there, and maybe relief if that's there. And notice, are you able to perceive those even more than you were earlier? And just let your body receive those energies. Let it feel relaxed and good and uplifted and elevated, and just enjoy this yummy, delicious energy. That's right. Breathe it in. And now you're going to notice that if you focus on those happy, grateful energies, those joyful energies, that your miracle and the money you wanted it for has actualized here and now. It's true as if by magic. It's here now, and you're so happy and so grateful and so joyful about it. Maybe so relieved about it. You're going to notice feeling a sense of ease and relaxation in one or more parts of your body. So tune in and notice where you notice that sense of ease and relaxation. It's just, where do you notice the most in your body right now? Maybe it's your neck. Maybe your neck was tense earlier, whether or not you noticed it was tense, but maybe now compared to earlier, like, oh yeah, my neck's so relaxed now, right? Or maybe your stomach was in knots earlier and you're so used to it, you didn't even notice it. And maybe now your stomach just, any knots are gone. And just feel relief and calm and at ease and at peace. Maybe you feel peaceful. A sense of harmony, a sense of ease, a sense of peace and relaxation is washing over your body. Just ask it, hey body, hey being, yeah, let's have more of that, please. Universe, God, source, goddess, all that is, your word for it here, the quantum field if you're a scientist and not into spirituality or religion, or you're an atheist, okay? Or higher self, whatever your word for it is here. Hey, thank you. So say thank you to it. I mean it. May I have a lot more money now and money miracles now, please? With total ease, joy, and glory for the highest and greatest good of all. Safely, healthily, and harmoniously. Will you receive that? If so, say yes aloud. And everything that doesn't allow that, let's destroy and uncreate it all now. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, pod, po-bats, boy, shorts, and beyonds. Just ask for those feelings of joy and relief and ease and gratitude and peace and relaxation just wash throughout your whole body and expand throughout it. If there are any remaining areas of tightness or constriction in your body, or aches or pains or stiffness in your body, ask, hey body, hey being, will you please expand this sense of physical relaxation and ease and peace and all is well for me now, and gratitude and joy and even relief. Just spread it through the rest of my body, and let's give some extra of it to any parts that feel stiff or tense or tight or constrictive or achy or painful. That's right. And go ahead and take your hands and rub them together real fast, a la Karate Kid style. That's right. And just place them over any remaining areas of your body where you notice any remaining physical tension, tightness, stiffness, achiness, and or pain. Even if it's from a past injury or something that you've been told can never heal and you're just going to be stuck managing it and dealing with it for the rest of your life. Just lovingly place your hands over that area and just send it some of that relaxed, peaceful, joyful, happy, grateful, relieved energy. All is well for me now, including financially. Let's have that reality reset. Thank you. And everything that wouldn't allow that, let's clear that. Reality reset. Thank you. That's right. Okay, now if your eyes were closed, you can go ahead and slowly blink them open. Check in with your body. Does it want some shoulder rolls or to stand up and do some gentle stretching or twisting? What would it like? Drink some water. And how are you feeling? What are you being, knowing, receiving, and perceiving right now? You'll likely feel spacious, relaxed, greater ease, less tension than before you came into this experience, less pain if you had pain, most likely, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it seems impossible. Lighter, freer, happier, elevated, maybe a sense of calm, excitement, or enthusiasm, more joyful. Okay, whatever you feel is just right. And remember, if you still have any resistance left, you're not stuck there. Get a good night's sleep. Check on it tomorrow. It might be gone entirely or a lot less. And if there's any left, feel free to reach out to me about or just apply for one of my rapid results experiences so we can get you neutralized on that. Okay? So that concludes today's first Merry Miracle Monday of this year 2023. And let's see. We already did that one. I just forgot to advance to that quote unquote slide. Yeah, allow your miracles to show up however, whatever, and whatever ways they are going to show up. And come back and comment. If I didn't say that already, I think I did. After you've received your money miracle or miracles, would you be willing to let it be more than one? I think we said that. So that we can celebrate with you. And I think I gave you reasons earlier. That was great. And what else? What else? What else? Oh, yeah. Join me next. Be sure to join me next Monday to receive your next Merry Miracle. And next week's Merry Miracle focus will be on health. So if you'd like to receive one or possibly more miracles for health, come and join me next week. I think it will be Monday, December 11th here in Arizona. It might be a later date in your part of the world. But come back here to this same bat channel, same bat time for next week's Miracle for Health. If you would like to receive that, if you know anyone who would like to receive miracles and who's open and curious and weird enough to try these weird things, especially for free, forward this video to them. And if they want a money miracle, and have them follow the directions to subscribe, hit the notification bell, enable all notifications, comment when requested, and whatever the other thing I said at the beginning was. And this has been Erin Lloyd of Quantum Leap Your Biz. And until next time, goodbye for now.